Hello, hi, over there. Nobody is around. That's fine. But we are back. Like I said, we are back. Guys, it's cold. Like, it's cold. This winter is cold. Labels, labels, labels. This winter is cold. But I want us to have just as much fun today as we had yesterday. I'm so excited and I'm so happy to be here. And I feel like I'm waiting for you guys to come through. I, what do I want us to talk about today? I want us to talk about you guys, but nobody's here for me to be talking about you guys, you know? So you need to be here for us to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? So I want us to talk about how you guys make life work because you are here, right? It means life is working for you. So that means you have a way of making life work. So that's what I want us to talk about. How you are basically making life work. But I know that when my people come in, you guys are gonna greet and then we're gonna ask each other like, how are you? And then I am going to, just ask a couple of questions and then we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there. I wanna know what is your mindset towards life? You know, what are your thought processes when you wake up in the morning? What is it? What is it that you do? What is it that you like? What is the very first thing you think of when you wake up in the morning? Are you happy when you wake up in the morning? Are you sad? Hi, Charles. How are you? Knowing what is the truth. What do you mean? Okay, what is the truth for you? Like, what is the truth for you? And then we take it from there. When you wake up in the morning, guys, what is Charles is saying that he knows what's the truth, and that is what he thinks of in the morning. So now my question is, what is the truth for Charles? Hi, Jay. Jay Walls, 14. How are you doing? Like, Jay, we are talking about like you, yeah? Individuals. What is your first thought when you wake up in the morning? Let us know. When you wake up in the morning, what is your thought process? Charles is saying it's not about what is truth to him, but what is true in general. Okay, so Charles, we all have different perspectives, right? So what could be true for me could be something totally false for you. So let us know what is true for you. What do you think? What do you believe? What do you see as true for you? Jay, are you still here with us? Jay Walls. Hi, Lori. How are you? How are you doing? We want to know. We're talking about you, yeah? So let us know, like in the morning when you wake up, what's the first thing you think about? What's your thought process when you wake up in the morning? Hi, Elena. Hi, Lance. Yeah. Jay, you still here? Okay, we're waiting on you. Okay. Charles, hi, Lance. What's up? How are you? Charles is saying, let me ask this. What makes right right and wrong wrong? Okay, we are clashing in perspective. We are clashing perspective wise because to me, knowing what I know, everything is neutral, right? And you have free will to decide. Who decides what, Charles? We are clashing, but it's okay. We are not fighting, yeah? We are literally just trying to find a common ground and then we'll work from there. Jay, Lance, and Elena and Lori, right? Let us know what's your thought process when you wake up in the morning. What's the very first thing you think about? Like, are you excited? Are you anxious? Are you what is it? Charles, nobody decides that. Yeah, you are the one to decide that. It's just that a group of people collectively decided that, okay, this is wrong, so it'll be wrong. A group of people decided, okay, this is right, so let's let it be right. It's not just, it goes way deeper than that. That's why I'm saying you have free will. You came here with free will. Look at children. They don't know what good is, they do not know what wrong is. They know nothing of good and evil. It's programmed into them that, okay, this is wrong, that is right. I wish I could type into the comment section and pin my comment somewhere. We want to know, what are your thought process when you wake up in the morning? What do you think of? What do you are you excited? What do you want to do? Like, are you excited to wake up and actually do something, or are you just, like, let us know. Let us know. Um, Lance, are you still here? Jay probably left. Elena or Alana. Oh, so sorry if I'm pronouncing you guys' name wrong. Lori, do I think things do you think things that all have been created? Yes. And I'm actually, you see, now we are starting to find a common ground, Charles. Now we are starting to find a common ground. I do believe that things were created. Everything has been created. But then I know your next question will be by who? Am I right? Exactly. By who? It's not per se by who, more by what, you know? But I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready to go down that pathway. If you're asking me about wrong and right, good and evil, I don't think you are at the point to be going around that pathway. You're ready. Let me ask you a question to test your readiness. What do you think of this creation called life? Hi Nana, how are you doing? What do you think of this creation? Charles, you believe in Jesus? Okay. Hi Nana, how are you doing? God is life. You're saying God is life. Okay. It's okay. God is life. Define God. Yeah, that's the best question I can ask you. Please define God. Guys, for the new people in here, let us know, what are your thought processes when you wake up in the morning? What do you think of? What goes through your mind when you open your eyes in the morning? A couple of people left us, but that's okay. We'll continue with who we are over here right now. If you haven't greeted us, please greet us, okay? Please say hi. Please say hi in the comment section, guys. Don't be afraid. And let's be part of this amazing conversation, okay? These are the type of conversations that we should be having, to evolve our mindsets. These are the type of conversations. And I really like the way Charles is going. Charles, I'm still waiting for you to. Okay, perhaps you're still typing. Could, could, okay, Neo. I'm waiting for Charles to define God. Okay. God is the creator of all things. God is good, holy, righteous, love, all knowing, all powerful. Okay, I'll go with that. That is a good definition. That is a very good definition. I could go with that definition, right? I could go with that definition from, you know what? I don't want this to become biblical. Let me just put this out here. I don't want this to become biblical or churchy, because if it goes that way, I will just redirect it. You're saying, okay, now this is the point. Yeah. He's also a spirit. So when you are saying he, that's where we misalign, because I don't believe that God is a he. Okay. So that's the truth for you. It's good for you. Okay. It's fine. We don't have to agree. Your perspective is yours. Your point of view is yours. Your understanding is yours. But mine is mine. Okay. I just put it out there. I don't believe that God is a he, or that even God is a she, you know? So, but it goes back to life. Neo, Neo, I believe my audience is finding me. You are God. That's it. Each and every one of us is basically God. Everything you see is God. It's just that we were raised to believe that God is a man in the sky. Life is God. Charles, that's my perspective, okay? I'm not arguing with you. I'm not fighting with you. It's okay. For you, life comes from God. That's fine. Okay. Charles, there we go. Now we are finding common ground. God is not a man. Yeah. Neo, please. Can I call you Kuto? Kuto? Or I'll just call you Neo. I want to hear more from you. I want to hear more from you. Please let me know. Like, how did you come to the realization, to the discovery that we are all God, or that we are all particles of God? So, how did you get to that understanding? Let us know. Yeah, guys, I am so excited. Every time that we come on here, we are just talking about things that matter, things that we ought to be talking about, things that a lot of people are shying away from, but not also even that. I feel like a lot of people are not given the opportunity, they are not given the chance to think for themselves, because they are brainwashed into being slaves of social media. If we are all God, so what would that definition be? That God and us are one. That's what it is. That God and us are one. That's it. Neo, where are you? Like, I'm eager. I am eager to know your interpretation of what it is we are talking about, because I love what you said. I love what you said. But guys, besides the God topic here, for anybody new in here, we are talking about what it is you do, or no, your thought process is when you wake up in the morning. Like, what comes to mind? What comes to mind when you wake up in the morning? What are your thought process? What is the first thing you think of? You know, like what did you think of when you woke up this morning? Let us know. Charles, we're still here, nah? Are you still here? That's what I meant to ask. Thank you for the likes, guys. The cool part that I love about you guys is that, okay, I love this. So how, wait, hold on. So Charles is asking, so how many of us were liars, cheaters, murderers, etc.? Can God be a liar? Okay. So from my perspective, yeah, from my perspective, God and us are one, right? We we are little particles. Yesterday, who was on the live? Was it Junior? Who was on the live yesterday? Was it Junior? I'm not sure. Junior said, I think it was Junior who said that, like, God is the ocean, right? And we are the, did he say waves? I'm not sure, but think of the ocean, right? Just as a metaphor. Think of the ocean as big as it is, right? The water, all the water. We are like the droplets, you know? So, not the droplets per se, but even, how do I define this? How do I define this for you to understand it at the basic level? Okay, we are everything that makes up the ocean, up until the finest of detail, making up the ocean, right? So then God is experiencing everything through us. God is experiencing being a liar, being a cheater, being, what did you say? All of that, right? That is how all the data is being collected, because this is a machine, right? This whole thing that you see going on, it's a machine, and all of this is data. If I have to, because I'm trying to break it down into simple terms, but I am not finding the right wording, so I'm just gonna explain it the way I believe it to be. But is God a living being? Huh? But is God a living? Everything is living. Like, God is everything. Okay? It's it's this, the spoon that you are holding. And I know this might sound weird to you. It's the phone that you're sitting in front of. It's the wall. People don't look at these things. They don't look at the curtains hanging. They don't look at, that's what I'm saying. Hi, Don. How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome in. People don't look at these things. And I'm so glad that you're even starting this conversation, because this is where I want us to go. This is why I am literally on this platform. This is why I'm creating these lives, because this is what I want us to talk about. People don't look at these things. You see, you're bringing this out of me, yeah? You are not just the flesh. You are more than the flesh, okay? This is a mask. We are all carrying masks. We are all acting, okay? We are all acting to be either good or bad or liars or cheaters, because that is the way in which God wants to experience life from different perspectives. Do you understand? Don, thank you. I'm fine. And you? I'm fine. Thank you. Welcome here. We are talking about, okay, for now, we are talking about God, and we're talking about God from a different perspective. Yeah. This is not the way that I wanted the conversation to go, but it seems to be going that way. Okay. But the first topic of discussion over here is, what are your thought processes when you wake up in the morning? Like, what's the first thing you think of when you wake up in the morning, Don? Please let us know. Like, when you wake up, what do you think of? W- uh, Maybe you want to do something, maybe you want to go somewhere. What is it? Going back to Charles, yeah, that's it. Thank you for the likes, guys. That's it. Everything you see is made up of the one same thing, but separation is the illusion. Life is the illusion to experience itself from different points of views. So yes, people take life seriously. Yes, there are labels going around in this life, and that causes the separation, that causes the seriousness. It's a play, it's a game. What do you think about that, Charles? You made me go down that road. I do not know if you were ready for that, but you brought it out of me. Prayer, done, prayer. Okay, so it looks like today's topic will be about God and prayer. I think I should just change the topic. What do you pray for, Don? Charles, you disagree? Perfectly fine. That's okay. You have all free will to disagree. Don, what do you pray about? Like, yes, it's a beautiful thing. What do you pray about? Who do you pray for? You know, let us know. Yeah, guys. So, Charles, let me ask you. Then, okay, you disagree. Mm, yeah. Charles, that's a good question. Don, who do you pray to? Who do you pray to? Let us know. I'm wondering if Don is even still here because there seems to be one person in this live. Okay, Charles, that's perfect for you, okay? That's fine. I think Don left us. So, for anybody new coming in, let us know what are your thought processes during the first thing when you wake up in the morning. What do you think of? Just what goes through your mind basically. Thank you for the likes too, guys. Appreciate it very much. And you guys are so, oh, like, I think about this a lot. Whenever I think of coming on live, it's not that, whenever I think of it, I don't think of it in a negative sense. Like, I'm always excited to come here because I know that you guys are so freaking amazing. You guys are so lovely. You guys are so sweet, welcoming, and I appreciate that. I'm grateful for that. I love that. I love that. I love that I I know I can come here and be free. I love that I know that I can come here and be happy because I know that there are so many freaking amazing people on this earth, and the very fact that these amazing people are finding me on this platform, I think I can speak about it a lot. I think I can talk about it on and on and on and on and on. I'm grateful. Okay, so since nobody is asking the question, I can't even make a I can't even make like a poll or anything. I don't know why it's not allowing me to, or even put the question on the screen. I don't know why it's not allowing me. But other than that, oh, Don is here. You pray for people who are worse off than you. Yes. Who live where there are wars. Because of this, you pray that God will give these people perseverance in trials and strengthen their hope for a better future. Oh, wow. I love that. I love that for you. Thinking about others before you think about yourself, you are selfless in a good way. You know those people who do for others but completely forget about themselves? you know. That's sweet of you, Don, to pray for them. And this is very important. What Don just said, it's very, very, very important. Oh, Charles asked me a question I didn't see. Do I think there's life after death? I want to define this very nicely. Do I think there's life after death? I don't think there's death. I don't think there's death. But going back to what Don was saying, okay, Don was bringing something up in me, something that I wish we all could comprehend, you know, because gratitude is a very vital and important thing. Because you may be in a position, first of all, that you have always probably been wanting to be in, right? Number one. Number two, now you are in that position, you should be showing gratitude for it, for every single thing that you have, for the place that you are right now in. And then number two, always, so the point of gratitude should come from you wanting to, like, always have been wanting to be in that place, number one. Number two, knowing that there are people in a place where you would probably like hate to be in. So that should, it should, you know, like, what's the word? It should pull gratitude out of you from the bottom of the pit of your stomach, not even from the bottom of your heart, from the pit of your stomach. Because you know what? Because you, before I answer you, because you know what? If you are in the position of not having what you have right now, what will you say? Oh, I wish I was more grateful. Charles, okay, Charles, I will answer you. I will answer you, and I'll give you a story time. At Boy PS5, I would remember you, but I think you changed your at name. If you tell me what your previous at name was, I know I'll remember you. Okay, so Charles, going back to you. You know what? Osejo boy, I remember you. I remember you. Yes, I do. Why did you change your ad? Okay, Charles, I want to answer your question, yeah? I want to answer your question, but because you disagreed with something that I was saying the other day, I mean, not the other day, earlier, if I answer your question, you won't understand. Basically, you won't understand. Because, Osejo boy is saying, because. Yes. How are you doing though? Like, you've been gone for the longest time. How are you? Done. So then after your prayer, right? What else do you think of? Or do you just then get out of bed? So guys, for those who are new in here, thank you for the likes though. And we're almost at 200 subscribers. I was like, guys, thank you. Osejo boy, good with an angry emoji. Okay, cool. That is why I made the title as thank you so much for the subs, because whenever I'm done with a live, I go back and then I see you guys subscribed and I'm like, wow, thank you. You know? And we're just having good conversation. I asked Don, after having had the prayer, what do you do next? What do you think of next? What's your next thought process? Or do you just then get out of the bed? Charles, please ask me another question. If I answer your question, you won't understand me. But like I was saying, guys, gratitude is... Osejo boy, thank you. Gratitude is of a great importance because if you if you are in a if okay, given the position you are in right now and complaining about it on top of that, like you're complaining about something that you've been wanting, come on. Like, I know it happens. It happens to me too sometimes, okay? I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, I would want something or I would want to, be in a certain position, and then the thing comes, and then I'm happy, and then after a while, I complain about it, forgetting that that's the one thing that I've been wanting. Osejo boy, we are talking, yeah? We are having serious discussion in this house, yeah? We are talking big matters, okay? We are not allowing ourselves to be distracted by anything. So, number one, the first question was, what is the first thing you think of when you wake up in the morning? Like, what is your thought process when you wake up in the morning? What is it? Okay. Um, is it Ave or Ave? Hi, hi. How are you doing? I always know who, if I've spoken to you before or not. Lighting. So, yeah, guys, let us know what is your thought process when you wake up in the morning. Or I don't really even want to talk about the God topic because a lot of people could get offended, and I don't want anyone to get offended in any way, shape, or form. Because when it comes to church, religion, God, the Bible, people are very headstrong, okay? And I don't want to offend nobody because that is not that is not the that is not the that is not the aim, you know. Yes. Here I want us to like be just true to each other, basically. I want us to have a true connection. I want us to be cool with each other, basically. I want us to just be vibing, some days to just have like serious stern conversations, and then other days to be chilling, to be vibing, to talk about like whatever you want us to talk about. Like the other day we were talking about just life stuff. Somebody from the Philippines was talking about just some life stuff, and then it was so cool, it was so nice, it was literally so nice that I had to stop them. I had to be like, okay, please don't share too much. Don't go too deep into detail. It's because it's the kingdom of darkness fighting against the kingdom of light. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, guys. What's up? Like, where are you from? Charles, where are you from? I even forgot to ask that question. That is mandatory standard. Why did I forget? And the cool part is that like people who come into the live are literally from like everywhere. Yesterday, or was it yesterday? Somebody was telling me they're from Japan. We've had Mexico on here, Arabia. Oh, you're from the USA. Which part? Okay, you don't tell me. It's fine. USA. That's cool. See, literally from across the world. We are just connecting from across the world. How old are you, Charles? Osejo boy, are you still here? Don, are you still here? Neo left. 37. Ah, cool. Bekeletu. I remember you. I remember you. I remember you. And you are literally giving me the same chats that you were previously. What do I think about in the morning? Okay. My head in the morning goes off full blast. So it would start by replaying the things, some things that happened the previous day, because when I wake up, it's a blank. It's a literal blank. And I understand that that's a clean slate for me to work from, and then to build a better day than yesterday. And it's a bad thing, it's a bad habit. I hate it for myself. Some things replay of what happened yesterday, the previous day. And then after that, I just lay down. I just lay down. And I don't get out of bed until I feel a certain way. I do not get out of bed until I feel a certain way. I do not put my feet onto the floor until I feel a certain way. Please come to your live. Bekeletu, welcome to the live. How are you doing? So I do believe that we can alter our states, our state of being. I really do believe that we can alter our state of being. Number one, if you're feeling down, okay, if you're feeling down, within you feeling down, it feels like you cannot get out of it. It feels like you are there. It feels like you are stuck. But I don't believe that you have to be stuck in that feeling. I really believe that you can get out of it. To be honest with you, I feel like we can get out of it, and that's what I do. But I don't lay there thinking that, why am I not happy? Why am I not excited? Why this? Why that? You know, I don't lay there thinking that. I start and I acknowledge that, okay, this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this for a reason. And it's trying to tell me something. What is it trying to tell me? Why do I feel like this? There has to be a reason. You can't just be feeling the way you're feeling for no reason. Sometimes it's because of the thing that happened the previous day and you're bringing it over into the current day. Dawn, for you personally, prayer is a special need. You pray several times a day, but not visibly. Every evening, you ask yourself the question, what have you done for someone today? What good deed have you done? What kind of thoughts do you have that makes you feel like that? Let me quickly just answer Don. Ooh, Don, what you are explaining is quite heavy in my perspective, okay? From my point of view. It's quite heavy because um oof, it's heavy because you can't. It's good that you're doing for others, yeah? It's good. Perfect. Are you doing for yourself? Because you explained that the first thing you do in the morning is you pray for the people less fortunate than you. You know, that's great, good, perfect. Now you're explaining that you ask yourself, what have you done for someone today? It's good, perfect. You're doing for others. It's okay, good. That's what we are here for, to do for each other, to be for each other. Are you there for yourself too? Doing what you're doing for others is good and great. All well. Perfect. Love it. Splendid. Like I said, that's what we're here for. Are you there for yourself? Charles was asking, what kind of thoughts do I have that makes me feel like that? So it would depend. Like sometimes it's when I wake up in the morning, it's my mind replaying something that happened the previous day. And that brings across the emotions from the previous day. And then I have to resolve, that would be the reason why I'm feeling a certain way. Or I could be thinking about something that just doesn't, you know, that would never happen or that's not happening. Or just my mind just created a scenario and now I'm feeling a certain way because of what my mind created. And now I need to get myself out of it. Like I said, you have the power to take yourself out of that mood that you are in, literally. And it starts with you acknowledging the way that you are feeling. And that, like I said, is what I do. I acknowledge, okay, I'm feeling this way. Why? Bekeletu, hi there. So I acknowledge how I'm feeling. Number one, good. I accept it, I welcome it, because if I try to push it away, it'll creep up some other day, some other time, you know? So that's number one. Number two, then after acknowledging it, I ask myself, why am I feeling this way? I lay there until I find the reason. I find the reason, and then I decide, okay, I want to feel better. After having accepted it, after having found the reason, now wanting to feel better, how do I do that? Step by step. Think of better thoughts, think of more positive thoughts, feel a better emotion, and then take action with that emotion. So anything that I do after that will be from that standpoint, will be from that emotion. Do you understand? So, yeah, thank you for throwing the question back at me, Charles. I just answered you. Don, are you still here? Do you feel that you are not taking care of yourself as much as you're taking care of other people? Because you know what? How you treat yourself is how others will treat you, whether you like it or not. Bekeletu, much love to you too. Yeah. Charles, did you understand or do you disagree with my way of thinking or with my way of doing things? Hmm? Are you still here with me? I know Bekeletu is still here with me. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. Like, sometimes we create a norm out of so many things. We create a norm out of having a roof over our head. Like, that's a big thing. That's literally a big thing. And using that example, like, just one person being here is such an amazing thing. What's this? Wow. You don't disagree? That's cool. Yeah, just one person being here is such a big thing. And now all of you guys are here and we're having such great communication. Love it. What excites you, Charles? Like what what's your passion? Yeah, let me ask that. What's your passion? That thing that excites you, that makes you happy. This is disturbing me. What excites you? What brings out the passion in you? What is your passion? Yeah, I think that's the next question for everybody else in here. What excites you guys? What is your passion? What makes you happy? For some people, it's really difficult to find, yeah? For other people, it's really easy to find. Inside of your feelings. The current topic is what's your passion? What are you excited about? What excites you? Similar to Don, you like helping others. Nice. In which way do you help others? I like that. In which way? Thanks for the likes, guys. Don, sorry, Charles, in which way do you like helping others? For anybody new, what's your passion? What are your passions? Like, what is the thing that excites you the most? That when you think about it, you go like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love. I'm obsessed. Let us know. Currently, it shows that there are 3 people. I know Charles is here. Don is somewhere. And Bekele too is here. All because you know what I know. What excites you guys? Yeah, Charles, in which way do you like helping others? It depends on the situation. Praying for others, sharing, providing maybe like clothing and food, things like that. That's cool. Dawn, you're here, you already wrote to me. Yeah, you mentioned that you are passionate about praying for others and helping them. That's sweet. Dawn, where are you from? Hi, Osejo boy. I know Charles is from the USA. Dawn, where are you from? Osejo boy is from South Africa. Osejo boy, what do you mean no? Dawn, you're from Europe? Hmm. Wow, guys. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? What do you guys do besides being like here? What do you guys do? Can I ask for a living or something along those lines? One of your passions is to be like Jesus. All right. Don, tip. What do you mean tip? My passions? That's why I'm here, Charles. As you'll see, my previous lives, oh, you're a truck driver, cool. My previous lives would say, I don't know what God created me to be, so I am here to find out. I am here to find out. You're 42? That's nice. That's nice. Um, yes, Charles. Like I was saying, I don't know. So I always use the example. I saw this on one of the platforms. Somebody said that a bird was created to fly. It knows. Yeah, God created us all. We are, if you want to put it in those terms, God created us. We are creations of God. If you put it that way, it depends on you. It is what it is. However you want to see it. Birds were created to fly. They're flying. They know that they should fly. Fish to swim. They swim. They know that they're swimming. We are confused. Some people know what it is they're meant to do from a young age. Take for example Beyonce. She's doing what she came here to do. If that's what she believes she's here to do, and then created a career from it. I would want to think that that is what she was created to do. A lot of people go with their passions and all of that. As for me, I I would like to think that I'm here to create a connection with people. Oh, Osejo boy, what was your question? Sorry. What was your question? Okay, what's up with the anger? What's up with the anger? What's up with the angry emojis? And the um Charles, you're saying God created us to be holy. All right. Anybody new in here? We are talking about passions, guys. What do you guys think is the appropriate time to be streaming, though? I don't know if you go into other people's lives and whatnot, but what do you guys think is the appropriate time to be streaming? Osejo boy, I'm asking you, like, what was your question? I don't I don't see your question. You didn't ask me anything. You did say God is good. God is good. You gave me your age. I know how old you are. You told me previously now. Hi, Haji. How are you? Welcome. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Are you well? Are you great? How are you feeling? Osejo boy, you were here previously. This is not the first live that you're on. That's why I asked you. Haji, I'm from Africa. Where are you from? I'm glad that you're doing good, Haji. Where are you from, Haji? Yeah, Osejo boy. This is not the first live that you are on. Don, what do I think God's name is? I don't think God has a name. Okay, Haji, you didn't ask me which country I am from. Oh, which country? Now you're asking me which country I'm from. South Africa. Where are you from? Don, you were asking me what do I think God's name is? Doesn't the church teach that God is his name? The church? I don't know. But in my belief, in my knowing rather, God is a definition of all that is. Osejo boy, you are too young for all of this anger. You are too young. Oh, Haji, you're from Tanzania? That's nice. We are from the same continent, yeah? Please ask me something. Don, have you ever heard of a spiritual awakening? Before I answer your question, have you ever heard of a spiritual awakening? I'm sure you've heard of a spiritual awakening. Osejo boy, you are very young for all of this anger. God is good. He made. That's cool, right, Osejo boy? Okay, Haji, I love that you're asking that question. Is this fair on what's going on in the country right now? Okay, good that you asked that question. That is the very same reason why when you asked me where I'm from, I said Africa. That is why when whoever asks me where I'm from, I tell them I'm from Africa. If they specifically ask me which country I'm from, I don't have any other choice but to say South Africa because I don't like what's going on. I don't like what a specific group of people are portraying the country to be. I hate it. I don't like it. Okay, Don, you have not heard of a spiritual awakening. All right, so I don't really like the term, but I would like to believe that I had one. So I don't, there was a time where I thought of God as a he, but I've come to realize that God is not a he, okay? But it's not for me to break your belief or your knowing or whatever you think of God as, just keep on believing the way you do. I am not to disrupt any of your beliefs. Um, Osego boy, the anger, you're very young for it. Please don't go down that path. At T4693, do I live in Nigeria? No, I don't. Osego boy, I still see you. I see you, okay? Haji, oh, you wish I could be president? I don't think women will ever, like, even in the nearest future, step up to be president of this country, to be honest. There's just too much going on. Welcome, guys. Sorry. Where are you? Where are you? At T4693, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Where are you from? Uh, for the new people in the live, guys, what are your passions? What are your passions? Like, what's the thing that really makes you exciting? Osego boy, can you ask me if you can tell me something? Please tell me something. I see your chat and I'm responding to you now. You can tell me. At Charles, what made me come to the realization that God is not He? What was it that changed my mind? I started off by asking questions like, what am I? Why am I here? What are we doing? Those are the questions I started asking. And okay, you know what, Charles? I'm very happy that you're asking this question because remember you asked me earlier if I pray, and I told you that if I say what I wanted to say, you wouldn't understand, but now you will understand because you're asking this question. I used to believe that God was a He, okay? I would go to church and all of that. I would pray to God and all of that. However, after having had a spiritual awakening and after having asked certain questions like, why am I here? What am I doing? Like, what are we all doing? It can't just be that we are here. Why are we here? Why? What can't just be that we are here to work, to be talking to each other, watch TV, eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep. It can't just be and then die at the end of the day. It just doesn't make sense. So I then started doing research. Let me put it like that. I've been doing research. Okay, I see a lot of chats coming up. So to answer your question, Charles, without going into too much, I did research and then I stumbled upon the answer. So Osego Boy is asking, have I heard about the strike in the news? The June 30 strike, is that one you're talking about? Charles? 1 second, guys. Okay, so Charles, you're saying the answer is in the Bible. Okay, if that's how you believe it to be, that's fine. Okay. Essejo boy, yeah, I heard about the June 30th strike. I don't want to talk much about it, but yeah, um, it's sad. Haji, so you're saying, so if you get a chance to choose another country, which country would I choose? Ugh, man, I don't think I would even want to choose a country. I just want us all to be one, you know? Haji, my name is Kate. Osejo boy, yeah, I know about the strike that's gonna happen. Haji, I don't think I would choose a specific country. I just want us all to be together as one, you know? It's because together, if all the nations stand together, it would be a beautiful thing. It would be so freaking beautiful. And then there would be no country to choose from, you know? It would just be one beautiful blend. Osejo boy, I don't play Roblox. I don't know. I know that Roblox is a game or something, but yeah. Charles, the nations can't stand together. Uh, is is that what you believe? Why do you say that? Obviously, if there are forces forcing nations to be separate, then they'll be separate. You know, they won't stand together. But if there are good people, if there are people actively wanting the nations to stand together as hard as the ones who want the nations to be separate, then it will be done. Charles, you're saying because it is two different kingdoms, two different morals. There's a lot going on in this world. That's all I can say. I know you said something about kingdom of good and kingdom of evil. Osejo boy, sign a song about God. Charles, okay. Okay, Osejo boy, what are you like? What are you wanting to say? Haji, I answered your question, right? By answering what my name is. My name is Kate. Are you still here? Oh, you're here. Okay, so let's say that if you get a chance to meet with the president, which advice are you gonna tell him to stop this on what's going on right now? Hi, Mike. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Haji, I don't think that, you know what, the only president from what I know, yeah, the only president that I am currently or would ever just be willing to speak to is uh, Ibrahim Traore, because he's doing the best at this point in my eyes. Okay, I don't know. I think the president of Ethiopia is also doing a good job, but I don't know too much about him. Just one second, guys. Um, Mike, yeah, it's good to see you too. Good to good to see you too. Like we are live. It's good to read from you. Don, you agree with Charles. What did Charles say? Oh, okay. Osejo boy, you want me to sing a song? Osejo boy, why do you want me to sing? Mike, you totally agree. Most presidents have many flaws. Yeah, and also I believe in my mind, okay, that it's not just the president that's making a decision. It's a whole group, you know, deciding with or for him, and then he's just the face. That's what I believe. There are many corrupt forces behind what is going on in Africa, and um, the president is basically just the face. So the only president, like to answer your question, Haji, the only president in my eyes currently that I would be speaking to, if the opportunity were to ever arise, that would be President Ibrahim Traore. Yes, from Burkina Faso. Um, Mike, you were saying, oh yes, totally. He's the face, but not the body. Okay, Osejo boy, this will be the last time I'm saying your name. I won't say it again. Uh, yeah, guys, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And I don't want to get into politics. It's not my forte. Is that the right word? I don't know. I don't want to get into, because Charles, you are also going way too deep for me into like the biblical side of things. I am very neutral. I am very consciousness talking, you know. At Boy PS5, which president are you wanting to know of? Um, yeah, I'm very neutral. Some people would say, like, you're sitting on the fence. That's fine. Mike, what's my views on free education? I think everything should be free. Like, everything should be free. I don't think we need to be paying for stuff, to be honest. What? Tell me why Earth bears fruit for free, but we have to buy it? Who gave certain people permission to own parts of Earth? You know? For real, for real. Yeah. Hi, Yag. Is it Yag or Yug? How are you doing? Welcome in, yeah? Yeah, Mike. I'm glad you agree with me, you know? But you know what I believe, or what I would want to believe? I would want to believe that everything will just come to the light. And then ownership of parts of the earth will be dropped, because who gave them permission? Haji, so it means that uh, your president is like a shirt, a shirt that he will choose a color and stay with it in a time which he want. What do you mean? I know you're trying to make an example, but like I don't want to misinterpret you. What do you mean? Thank you for liking, guys. Okay, I won't say any name. I don't know how you want me to address you, but if I don't call out your ad name when I'm responding to your chat, you won't know that I'm talking to you, and then you will feel like I'm not talking to you. You'll feel like I'm ignoring you. Guys, I'm receiving a call, eh? Please give me 1 second. Sorry, yeah. I needed to respond to that call. Um, Haji, I'm waiting for you to explain to me what you mean by the president wearing a shirt and the color he chooses to stay in. Mike, you were saying just say number two, since they are the second top chatter. Oh, on my details it doesn't show who's number one and who's number two. It used to show that, but currently it's not showing. Osejo boy, I mean boy at PS5, or I can't call you Mike two. I'll just call you number two, like Mike is saying. It's fine. Mike, you're saying, is your name Michael too? Because if so, this is going to be awkward. Yeah, it would be very awkward. Mike, Mike, Mike. No, I'll call you number two. Calling you Mike will just be a confusion. Haji, you're saying, what I want to say is your president has only a name to be called a president, but he forgot his responsibility as a president. There's a lot going on, like, to be honest. I just know there's a lot going on in the whole presidency stuff because it's quite obvious the president of whichever country themselves can see what's going on. They can see what is going on. There's advice, I believe, that's going around saying don't do this, don't do that. So the president can't just show up anyhow, anywhere, or do anything. But I'm not into politics though. It's Mike, you're saying it's tough in SA. There's a lot going on in South Africa right now. A lot that I don't condone with, but everything happens for a reason. Mike, don't mind him. Okay, yeah. I boy okay, at boy PS5, if you continue, I will time you out. Somebody else will say, like another live streamer will say, okay, there's a lot of chats coming in, it's cool, it's pushing the live, wada wada, all of this, all of that, you know. But the way you are going at boy PS5, the way you are going, I'm gonna time you out. If you call me rude, that's fine. It's your perspective. It's fine. Just let's please be civil. I'm not creating this. I'm not wanting to build this community off of us being rude to each other. Which city, Haji? Uh, should I go to the city? Can't I give you the province? Don, you're saying have a nice day. You're leaving because this life is starting to get uninteresting. Sorry. It's okay. Thank you for coming by. Hi, Farmer Aura. How are you? Yeah, some people. You're in the Northern Cape. Which part? I have family in the Northern Cape. Yeah, Haji, it's Johannesburg. Do you know a lot about South Africa? At Boy PS5, I think you should apologize to Don and the rest of everybody here because we had a very nice thing going. We had a very nice thing going. So you should apologize to Don, to Mike especially, and everybody else. That's who you should apologize to. Mike, which part? Where in the Northern Cape? I have family over there. I didn't even know that Don was still here. I thought you left long ago. Haji. Oh yeah, because many Tanzanian people are there. Really? That's cool. Let me tell you one thing. I am never able to distinguish who is from where, to be honest. Like if I see somebody from if somebody from Tanzania walks up to me, I cannot tell. I cannot tell where the person is from. If somebody from Nigeria walks up to me, unless their accent is very strong, you know, like a Nigerian accent, I'm able to tell you're from Nigeria. A Zimbabwean accent, I'm able to tell that you're from Zim. But if your accent is not deep and strong, then I won't be able to tell. All right. Haji, were you ever in South Africa? Boy PS5 apologized, guys. Don, are you still here? Mike, you're saying thank you, Kate, for standing up for me. I'd like if everyone can like the stream so we boost the algorithm. Oh, you're so sweet. You forgive him? That's cool. That's cool. Haji, were you ever in South Africa before? And Mike, have you ever like traveled outside of South Africa? Okay, I think I asked you if you if no, I asked you like which area in the Northern Cape you're from. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. Okay. Haji, you were okay. You weren't here before. All right. Oh, are you ever like planning to? I know there's a lot going on in the country right now, but like, are you ever planning to visit the country? Mike, you haven't, but you'd love to travel across the world. Right. Yeah, that would be that. I am so envious of people who traveled all across the world to see, you're from Kimberley. Bye at Boy PS5. Bye. Mike, you're from Kimberley in the Northern Cape. All right. Oh, you're so sweet. You're saying bye to Mike. Haji, well, you wish, but let's see. All right. Now, this is what I love to see, guys. This is what I love to see. You guys saying bye to each other, saying stay safe and have a good day. That's nice. Haji, yes, you would wish to, but you'll see. All right. Oh, wow. We have been on this live for so long. I will be going off in the next 10 minutes. Yeah. Mike, you try to have good manners and be respectful at all times. You've been very great, honestly. You've been very great. Haji, stupid question you want to ask. I don't think any question is ever stupid. So please ask it. We should always be curious, okay? Please ask your question. But remember, I have the right to decline answering it. I mean, to reject answering it or not. So, so sorry, but I just timed at Boy PS5 out for like 24 hours because, yeah. Haji, please ask your question. Well, it depends on how I'll react. That's why you're saying stupid question. Okay, I get your point of view. But please ask the question. I may not even understand it, but I will let you know. Hi, Zakia. How are you? How are you doing? Are you well? I hope you're doing great. Guys, I think I was asking like, what is the the appropriate time to to stream? Wow, look at the synchronicity. Mike was saying, don't ask Kate out. That's the only thing you shouldn't ask. And then Haji asked a question in the same streamline. Oh, Madiha from the oh yeah, I remember you. Yes, I remember. Oh, Ink. Fuck. Guys, and I have to go in the next like 9 minutes. Oh, Madiha, I remember you. I remember you, Ink. Oh, thank you. You are here. Just a little bit late, yes. Madiha, are you saying you're not okay? Are you not okay? Why are you not okay? Ink Blade. Gosh, how are you doing today? Okay, I think Madiha, I feel like we are missing each other. We're missing each other a little bit. I think I must have asked you a question. What did I ask you? I feel like I asked you if you're good. Yeah, you're good. Okay, that's great. That's great. You've been missing a couple of lives, yeah? But I'm glad you're here. It's just too sad that I have to go in the next 8 minutes. Um, Mike Ashbert will definitely be back for the next live. And on the question of when is the next best time to stream, is afternoon or night, then you reach NODT time zones. Yeah, I do think at night is one of the good times to be streaming. Yeah, but I think I didn't phrase my question correctly. I was wanting to know the time length, like 1 hour, 2 hours. Inkblade, you are good. Okay, so the topic of discussion, we first started off like, what is the thing that you think of? What's your thought process in the morning when you wake up? That very first thing you think of. Number one, we also had topic discussions of, like God. If maybe you replay the live, you'll see the hot topic that was going on earlier. Yo. But then we also went on to ask, like, what are your passions? What's the thing that excites you the most? Madiha, you were saying no. When? I'm not sure, Madiha. I don't know if I asked you a question, but you did already ask. You told me you were good, so that's great. Mike, okay, you were fixing a typo. Madiha is saying 3 hours. 3 hours. I think 3 hours. I've done 2 hours before. 3 hours I can push, but it would need to be in the later times of the day. An hour, Mike, you're saying an hour sounds perfect, not too demanding for me or the viewers. Okay, an hour. Okay, so Madiha is saying 3 hours. Mike is saying 1 hour. Madiha, the live. Mike is saying, hey, hey, hot topic indeed. Yeah. Madiha, I can't promise, but I know that it won't be, it could be tomorrow. It could be tomorrow. I'm not certain, but it could be tomorrow. I know it won't be Saturday. I mean, Sunday. Madiha, I remember you were young, yeah. I remember you being young. In the next 5 minutes, I have to go, so I think I should start winding down. Ink, what excites you the most? You have to say poetry excites you the most. You write it yourself. Your favorite poet is T.S. Eliot. Wow. Okay, so maybe please write me a poem or write us a poem for the next live. Please write us a poem for the next live, and then I will read it aloud. Madiha, you are free tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't want to make any promises. I like appearing unexpectedly. You liked me? Oh, it sounds like you don't like me anymore. Mike, okie dokie. You're heading out in the meantime. Thank you for the live. Have a great day and stay safe, everyone. And the poem sounds fantastic. Yeah, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for just the warmth. You definitely will. You would love to. Thank you. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for, just liking each other, getting us, for us all getting along. Charles, where have you been? Where have you been all this time? But yeah, it's time for me to go. Yeah, it's time for me to go. All right, you're working. Okay. But Charles, I'll definitely be back again. I don't know if we will be with your time zone and my time zone. I don't know if we will. Hopefully, we will be able to speak again. Madiha, I will. You. We will see each other on the next live. Charles, just please put on your notifications. Bye, Ink. We had such an amazing time yesterday. Such an amazing time yesterday. But I know we'll have an amazing time again. Um, bye, bye, Madiha. Guys, thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate you. Bye.